AITA for forcing my way into my boyfriend's house to get my best friend's cockatoo? Hello all. I, 24F. I'm very unpleased about the whole situation. My childhood best friend Libby, 22F, has a red-tailed black cockatoo named Carrot Cake. She's had him since she was 5, so she is very attached to him. Only went to a community college to just stay home and near Carrot Cake. All of our mutual friends love Carrot Cake. So do I. We all used to just hang out at Libby's house, mostly when we were kids, just to be by Carrot Cake. My boyfriend Lincoln, 26M, loves birds. He owned a few small ones. I did tell him about Carrot Cake. He did get really intrigued and interested. He wanted to meet Carrot Cake. We only been dating for 2 months at this point and haven't met Libby. Only a few of my other friends. He did ask questions. I assumed he was only intrigued and didn't think much of it. Libby did ask me to watch Carrot Cake, as she is visiting her grandparents in another state. I did agree. This wasn't my first time. Libby dropped Carrot Cake off and he's been doing great. He's very loving, been very active. I let him fly around. I did invite Lincoln over, as he was staying the night. He did invite his best friend Maxon. Both were playing games and doing their own thing. I was napping during the whole thing, until I heard loud squatting and wings flapping like crazy. I woke up and walked into my office to see Lincoln trying to grab Carrot Cake. Maxon was standing there just watching. It was very obvious that Carrot Cake was stressed. I scolded at both of them, asking why they were in my office and why are they bothering Carrot Cake. Lincoln told me he wanted to hold Carrot Cake. I told him he is not familiar with you or Maxon, so he is scared. Lincoln tried to argue, but I told him to go in the living room. I told Maxon to leave. I had made sure Carrot Cake was okay, and he was. I put him in his cage and made sure to cover his cage so he can sleep. I locked my office at this point and had the keys in my room with me. I told Lincoln not to go into my office without me. I just went back to sleep and asked Lincoln go to sleep. So we both did. I woke up to my boyfriend gone and my keys misplaced. I did try calling him. He didn't answer my phone call. I went to check on Carrot Cake to see he was not there. I freaked out and just knew Lincoln had him. I called and texted him until he answered. I told him to please tell me he has Carrot Cake and he did. I asked why and he said he wanted to watch Carrot Cake for a day. I just hung up and drove to his house. Once I got there I knocked like crazy and told him to open it. He opened a little bit, but I barged in and got Carrot Cake. Lincoln was just telling me I couldn't barge in. I just walked by him and drove back home. I did tell Libby about the whole thing and she was grateful. I got Carrot Cake back safely, but also very distraught about the whole situation. Lincoln and his friends did message me that I couldn't just barge into someone's house. I feel like I did the right thing though. AITA? And wait, you can't barge into his house but he can steal your fiend's bird out of your house. Those 2 idiots should be in jail. Next time they bring this up you tell them you will call the police and file a report over the stolen bird and the police can determine who broke the law. Why are you with someone who would disregard your wishes? Break into your office after you locked it. Steal a bird you are pet sitting. Claimed you have broke into his house and then sided with his friend over you. I may have to change my comment and say yes, you are the a-hole for staying with this jerk. He doesn't care about you. Wake up. NTA. But I hope you mean ex-boyfriend now. Lincoln and his friends did message me that I couldn't just barge into someone's house. Well, you can't just steal someone else's pet either. But here we are. You did what you had to do. Don't let these idiots make you feel bad about it. NTA, but your boyfriend is terrifying. Like, this is such weird behavior. I know terrifying is a little dramatic, but the way he deliberately waited until you were asleep to kidnap a bird? That's so weird and also so stupid. There's no way he wouldn't get caught. I would never trust him again. This is such insidious and oafish behavior. He sounds slimy, sneaky and dumb. You need to run. NTA. He stole the bird. He's lucky you didn't report him to the police, and maybe you should in case he tries to turn the tables on you. Lincoln has shown you who he is. Believe him. He's untrustworthy, immature and entitled. Thank God you got CC back. He's lucky that he isn't locked up for felony theft, as those birds can cost more than $1,500. I hope you're not with this jackass anymore. NTA. Please tell me you broke up with Lincoln and either you or Libby are pressing charges. He and his friends are assholes and criminals. NTA. Look, there is exactly one thing that makes you an AH here. Why are you still calling this piece of trash your boyfriend? I would have absolutely nothing to do with him unless it was pressing charges. Are you seriously not treating this as something you could come back from? So, you can't just barge into someone's house, but it's okay for him to take off with someone else's bird? WTF. Tell him if the messages don't stop you will report his actions to the police. NTA. NTA. He stole someone's bird. I'd dump his ass because if he acts like a victim in this type of situation. Image other scenarios. Message those friends that if you could not barge into someone's house, then someone should not steal from your house. Tell your friend what happened. Don't hide this. She might want to keep an eye out. It might strain your friendship, but it's better. Maybe file a police repost just to have a paper trail if this escalates. Get back your keys and break up. Change the lock on your main door. On a side note, you've been dating 2 months only. Why does your boyfriend, hopefully ex, treats your home as his? Has guests over when you are asleep? With a boyfriend of 2 months, the boundaries should be clearer. NTA. His defense is you cannot barge into his house to his crime of stealing a pet? That's not a good defense, so he's an AH and stupid. Find someone better. Tell me you mean ex-boyfriend? Your only mistake was not calling the police on the thieving asshole. NTA. Unless you stay with him. NTA. As a precaution, please change your locks to ensure he can't get back in your home. He stole a bird and is manipulative by twisting the situation he created on you for barging in his home. He does not seem like a trustworthy person at all. NTA. Sweetie, how many red flags do you need? Your, hopefully ex-boyfriend stole your friend's pet. He snuck your keys while you were sleeping after you told him to not stress out carrot cake. Then specifically told him not to go into the office. Then he stole carrot cake, and when you went to get him back, BF started playing the victim. No. Just no. Lincoln is a low-down dirty thief. End of story. I would really reconsider the relationship. ETA. I think carrot cake is a great name. / Tell them they are lucky you didn't have Lincoln arrested for theft. I hope he is now your ex-BF. That is truly disturbing behavior. NTA. He's a thief and a liar. You should file a police report against him and get a restraining order. For you to question yourself after this is really sad. He is dangerous. Drop the BF. Take better care of the bird. NTA. Pretty sure if you hadn't done that, carrot cake would never have been returned. NTA. He was literally told that the bird isn't familiar to him. And then he steals the bird? He stresses a poor innocent bird twice. From trying to grab carrot cake as a stranger and forcibly shifting the bird into a new environment. Ignored your attempts to explain that the bird is stressed as well as your request for him not to enter the office without you. Literally stole someone else's bird. Then has the audacity to scold you instead. Please break up with him, op. He's shown so many red flags with his actions. NTA, what did he expect when he stole the bird?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.